Have you guys ever wanted to watch anime with me? Well, now you guys can. We watch all type of anime and we do it on a nightly basis. All you guys have to do is follow me on Twitch and click the link in the description to join the Discord. With that out of the way, let's get into the intro. Chapter 1002. Let's get into it. It's called Yonkos versus the New Generation. So basically, the cover page, we have Rob Lucci, and he is feeding pigeons. That's about it. Nothing really special about it. But yeah, I had to cover it. So the chapter starts out with Kaido, and he is releasing these wind blades. I think the attack is called Destructive Wind. It hits Kid, but obviously it's not affected by him because all the metal he has. Luffy dodged it, other members dodged it, and Zoro, he just cut the wind blade. And then Luffy uses a new attack. I think it's called Gomu no Kong Rai Furu. And I think Luffy's getting a lot of new names because of the way that he's infusing Rio in his attacks, and it hurts Kaido. And then also Kid and Law joined in on the fun, right? Kid, he basically grabs Kaido by his neck and slams him on the ground, and then Law, he gets up and he uses his, pretty sure it's his gamma knife, right? And he's talking. I found this interaction pretty cool. He's like, I've never examined or seen a dragon's, I never inspected on a dragon before, but your heart should be around here. And then we get his gamma knife. So, looks like right now the alliance of the Straw Hats, Kid, Killer, all of them, probably, they're not going full on out yet because they haven't used all their attacks yet. I know Law, maybe he's going all out in a little bit. Well, let me not say they're not going all out. Yeah, they're in their strongest forms, but we haven't seen their strongest attacks. The King Kong gun, Ashura. I don't know. I know Law's attacks. I know Gamma Knife is one of the strongest one. I think Radio Knife and a lot of his other attacks. So I'm pretty sure. I'm still hopeful that they'll have more attacks in their sleeve, so it won't be a boring fight. Also, Kid and Zoro got in on the mix as well. Kid, he basically sent an attack called the Sonic Scythe, right? And it did some damage to Kaido, not that much though. And Kaido's all like, okay, these brats, they're kind of tough, right? They're tougher than he expected. He didn't think that in such a short amount of time that they'd be able to counter his scales, counter the hardness of his skin. And then just when we think that we have the upper hand, right? Big Mom's in the sky shooting lightning bolts. What the heck? It makes sense because Zoro already cut Prometheus, so it's not like she's going to be able to spam or use her fire attacks like that. And so she has to use something else. Napoleon, probably once they figure out how to block her lightning, which probably is Luffy, which I'll talk about a little bit later in the chapter. We should probably switch to Napoleon, and then maybe we might see Zoro clash with her, Killer clash with her, Law clash with her, just another swordsman clash with her. I think that'd be pretty cool. So as Kaido prepared to use his blast breath, Zoro, he's like, hey, Traffy. He's like, send me up there. And Law's like, he's like, all right, I'm getting sick and tired of babysitting you guys. First with, what Luffy said. It looks bad on Law, okay? It looks like he's taking orders. But it doesn't matter. The attack was still kind of cool. Zoro, he, was in his room, shambles, right? That was wrong. I don't know. Well, room. I don't know why I did that. But, I don't know. It's cool. But, anyway, and then he cuts Kaido's blast breath. Luffy's still impressed. I don't know why. You think Zoro was just twiddling his thumbs while you were out there saving Sanji? No. He was training. He was working. And then he also charges up an attack, releasing more of Enma's power. And when Kaido was looking at it, he was all like, I sense Odin's aura from that sword. And Big Mom's like, dodge, because it's not a normal sword, it's not a normal attack. And Zoro, I don't know exactly what the attack's called, but it was the same attack that he used on Ryuma during Thriller Bark. And he released so much of Emma's power to this point that it was, even though it didn't hit Kaido because he missed, I'm pretty sure it missed. I don't think it was because of Kaido's Kaido being able to dodge. I think it was because of Zoro's training with Emma. I think it was he is inexperienced and like that's why his accuracy was off. But it was the slash was so powerful that it cut off one of the horns of Onigashima, and Onigashima is a big island. And that thing is big, and so it's an island that's floating up in the sky. Like, you don't understand. That low-key, it might be, it's, okay, maybe saying as big as Pika is a little bit of a stretch, but it's roughly around that size, right? So that's pretty impressive. And then Big Mom, obviously Zoro was still in the sky, so Big Mom hit Zoro. But the difference between Zoro and Killer is, when Zoro got attacked by the lightning, one, I'm not trying to say he's durable to lightning because he's still human, but he done been hit by Enel's lightning twice. That was pre-time skip. And the time in between, Zoro's time in between getting striked was less than anybody else on the crew. He was actually able to get up after that. And so I personally think Enel's lightning, even though he's not a Yonko, I think it's stronger because that's what that devil fruit is specifically designed for. It's designed for lightning, where Big Mom is designed for souls. And so Zoro, I think it was like Eek or something like that. Like, he groaned or something. It shows that he's still conscious. Unlike Killer, I think Killer's unconscious because we didn't get any silhouette behind that. And also, not that Zoro was attacked, Luffy, Kid, and the others were attacked. And Big Mom, she was surprised. She's like, Luffy, how the fluff are you still alive? Like, you should be knocked out. He's like, because I'm made of rubber. And then that's when Luffy, he goes on a barrage to attack Kaido. And that's pretty much the chapter. It wasn't really much dialogue. It was mostly they were just throwing straight hands, right? I'm not going to hold it to you guys. I'm actually kind of surprised that this chapter had more of the rooftop. I actually thought we would get a little bit of the rooftop at the beginning, and then we go back down, see what's happening with Marco, Nico Robin, Sanji, Nami, all of them, see what's going on with other people in the war. I'm not complaining about it. I want them to continue this fight a little bit longer, but I was just surprised. Oda usually doesn't do stuff like that. But overall, I actually prefer chapter 1001 over this chapter, but it was still, don't get me wrong, it was still a good chapter. Just more action and less backstory, less dialogue. But guys, give me your thoughts. What did you guys think about this chapter? Like I said, it was pretty good. I enjoyed it. It's a little 6 in the morning, so I'm going to probably edit this. And then, when it's rendering, go back to sleep before school. But thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Also, hit that notification bell so you guys never miss out on that video. Follow me Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat. They're on the screen in the description below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and don't forget to unleash your potential.